Am I live? Hey, I am live. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna give people a couple seconds to jump on in, then we're gonna get right to it. Just go ahead and setting up the stream real fast so that way y'all can enjoy it. You can all be jumping in, all that goodness. Hold on, let me activity. Oops, subscriptions. I need to see my. Can't believe me and King streamed this a couple days ago. I need to go to my channel. Hold up. Sorry. Okay, there it is. One person's watching. Pretty sure that's me. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Saka Panda. I am back doing episode 2 of Pokemon Insurgence. So I am super pumped to be here right now. About to play this game again. Oh dear God, that was loud. And that's the wrong save file. Hold on, let me get this right. Where are you? You gotta go down to that save 3. Alright, jumping back in. So it's been a couple days and I am all set to jump back in to Pokemon Insurgence. It did not look good in the last episode, I'll be honest. Majority of the problem just happened to be that I could not catch a freaking Pokemon to save my life. Now, something saved me, even though King Shadow, shout out to King Shadows, tried desperately to help me out with that and all that goodness. Unfortunately, there was some problems that kept popping up and I just couldn't catch anything. So my team is for the most part right now, give me just a second, everybody, is set up with my vanilla, which is a Regice, which y'all saw in the last video. If not, go check out the last video. But yeah, so that's all, you know, my vanilla, gentle nature, strong-willed, heavy in defense, which is, I think, pretty normal in special defense. Clear body prevents other Pokemon from lowering its status, which is pretty good, which means no one's really going to be able to kind of lower my defense or anything like that so they can get like a major attack off and kill me. Because we're still doing a Nuzlocke randomizer, everybody. So the problem with this, if Vanilla dies, I'm pretty much out of the game. I mean, which would have been the case in the last episode if random things turning off, if it wasn't for the fact that we had also gotten Gaia. So Gaia is actually a mystery gift that you get through Pokemon Insurgence, who is this very odd Munchlax. If you can already tell, he is all green instead of his normal kind of bluish gray, and has kind of like what looks like grass on him. So Gaia actually is a grass type. The game named it Gaia. I did not name it Gaia. So, I mean, if you're asking me why, had nothing to do with me. But it is a grass type. Calm nature. And as I said, got December 15th from the mystery gift. Came in at level 5. So I haven't trained him at all yet. It's going to be kind of low in attack. Going to be pretty high in special defense. And ability is Overcoat. Protects the Pokemon from damage from weather. So that's going to be particularly useful when it comes to things like, you know, sunny day, rain, like things like that, which would lower or raise in other people's attacks or stats so that they could hurt me even more. So I kind of like that. In terms of move, all he really knows right now is Absorb and Rototiller. Now, I'll say this, like I say in most of my Pokemon videos, I am not a Pokemon expert. That is usually where I go and I default to King or Phantom Dragon AG, shout out Phantom Dragon AG, to their Pokemon expertise. I love playing the Pokemon games, so that's pretty much why I do it. But for them, it's more of a craft. It's more of an art form. So they really know a lot more than I do. So real fast, actually, I had a purpose for going in here, which was to switch Gaia and Vanilla, so that way I could train up Gaia a little bit. So this should be fun. Now, Gaia, unlike the normal Munchlax, evolves incredibly quickly. This is something I learned from a previous playthrough, and I'm going to avoid evolving him for the moment. I do know Munchlax that's like, incredible stat increase when he evolves. However, I just love Munchlax so dang much that I want to keep him. So I'm going to keep him as cute little Munchlax form for now, as long as I can. And then if I can get him to a place where I feel comfortable with his abilities, then I'm going to drop that, that evolution bomb on him to get him up even stronger. Now, I don't think Rototiller is going to do anything. Yeah, Rototiller just wastes all that stuff. So I think what I'm going to do for the rest of this match... Oh, he's using Focus Energy. So okay, it failed. Alright, I'm going to use Absorb one last time. So I would get more experience if I kill myself. My main fear here, though, is... Oh yeah, your Sand Attack's not going to do crap against Absorb. Tackle. Okay. No, we're not doing that. Sorry, my biggest fear of this game right now is just losing Gaia and then going straight back to Vanilla. But I did want to speak upon something that someone had brought up in my last video, which was why I had stopped making videos for about almost 2 months. And part of that had to do with work. And some of you think like, well, it's work. This is something fun, isn't it? I mean, don't you enjoy making videos? I do enjoy making videos. I really enjoy making videos. Part of the problem is my work. That's kind of what I do 24/7. I make videos and make media content for other people at my job. And if you are someone who works in production or works in media creation, you know that the hours are crazy and clients can be even crazier. And part of this whole thing with me stop making videos was it was just getting so much with me trying to start my YouTube channel at the same time as like trying to still do work and still work on my setup, which hopefully this sounds better. This sounds better, looks better. I mean, this has all been work I've been trying to put forth to get a better experience for all of you. Also, I really want to work my way up to other games pretty soon, which is part of the reason why I need to do this right now, get more content out there, start improving my setup as much as possible. Excuse me. But it has been a lot of fun. See, this is what I mean. So Gaia, take a quick break from that. Gaia is evolving. We don't want you to evolve. Stay cute and adorable. Even though he does get a couple new moves when he evolves, I want to keep Gaia the way he is as much as I can. But yeah, like I was saying, so yeah, making content for other people as a job has been so rewarding and so much fun. The only problem is it doesn't leave a lot of time where I feel like I can go and be creative on my own stuff. So I'm kind of taking a little bit of hiatus from work, which might sound crazy. Actually, it sounds incredibly crazy for me. As most people who know me know how much I enjoy working. But part of this hiatus was twofold. One, I'm still very young, so this whole idea of taking over a production studio kind of freaked me out a little bit. There's a little thing, it's just the studio where I was working at that make all this stuff, I was kind of pushed into like a leadership position very early on into the studio. And I loved it. It gave me so many opportunities, so many fun things to do. However, part of the problem was there was so little time for Brendan to be Brendan. Shout out the fact that, yeah, Sakura Panda's real name is Brendan. And so I was just like not getting bored, but I felt like I wanted to do more. I wanted to do more of like the exploring, the having fun, the messing up that came with kind of being young. Because I mean, and it's something, I'm not going to leave the studio. It's nothing like that. It's not like I've lost my job, I was fired, or I'm quitting. It's more of a thing. It's like I really want to just explore other options for the moment. And one of those options really is YouTube. I have a lot of friends who keep telling me to continue, despite, you know, all my personal feelings are just like, other people are better, other people are more funny than I am, other people do better games than I do. They're like, don't worry about all that, just have fun, do what you like to do. And that's kind of what pushed me back into doing a video, and why I kind of started off with Pokemon Insurgence. Now Pokemon, just in general, I need to get to a Pokemon Center, is one of my favorite games. Like I said in the last stream with King, it's like I started off with Pokemon. Like, it's one of those games as a child, I feel like it's really easy to pick up, and it's really memorable because of all the different characters, and you get to tell your friends what you caught and all this stuff. But it's just, and I see my stream is jumping around the place because for whatever reason, my thing is kind of acting crazy, so I apologize about that. But it's just so memorable. Can I... Okay, let me see if I can't increase this a little bit. That was a problem. But, oh yeah. So, anyways, continue on. Yeah, this is just... Doing videos for me is a fun way to interact with y'all. As well as for me to play some of the games that are just really nostalgic for me. But also just a means of, did I actually heal him up, or was I just not paying attention? Okay, I did. But it's just, alright. The whole purpose of me doing wow, I cannot speak right now. I can't speak on normal terms, but especially not right now. But the whole purpose, there we go, of doing these videos is to have fun, and hopefully make a career out of this, to whereas I can help other people follow their passions, because making videos, making media content, and just being in an artistic field has always been one of my big passions in life, and I hope to share that with other people as much as I can. So I'm gonna get back into the video now, because I feel like y'all have heard me be all sappy for like the last 10 some odd minutes, and you really can't. Oh dear God, why couldn't you have been my first encounter? Oh, by the way, I have still not made up my mind yet. Okay, everybody, I just want to make this very clear. I have not made up my mind yet if... Okay, I should have seen that coming. Whether or not I'm going to continue with the Nuzlocke, or if it's just going to be a randomizer. And part of that was brought on by just the sheer bootydom of what happened during the last video. If y'all don't know, I literally sat here and like tried to go for my first encounter, nada. Tried to go for my second encounter, nothing. Like not nothing, like nothing showed up. I was unable to catch it. The first encounter, if I can remember correctly, was something like I think it was a Credilli. And I think I wasted like 16 Pokeballs on this thing and just had no luck, was not able to catch it. Had like the tiny no. Hey, we might have friends in common. Hold up. I am switching to vanilla. Because there's fear here for me. There's a lot of fear with this character for me. Part of that is we did a Heart Gold and Soul Silver Nuzlocke randomizer. This is like a year ago, me and King, and that Regirock was one of my first encounters, and I had a what's it called? Raikou. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna catch a second legendary. Raikou was my starter. And I was like, Regirock, I mean, it's gonna be hard to catch, but I can do this. Little did I know, Regirock in that version started out with Explosion, and it wiped me off the field. I was so angry. So I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, it used that right off the bat. I lost that Nuzlocke in like the first 15 minutes of playing that game. Like, it was complete BS. But this whole video right now is for me to train up Gaia, because I can't have... No, you do not evolve. You're staying adorable. How many times I gotta say this? But, so I don't want So just make it clear, yes, you can find legendaries at almost any point during Nuzlocke Randomizer. Like literally, they'll just pop up randomly. The problem is their catch rate is still usually pretty ridiculous. So you don't, if it's your first encounter and you want to waste the Pokeballs on it, go right ahead. I understand the whole thing with first encounters, like you might not get another one, but I would just say save your Pokeballs and just understand that that was a horrible first encounter on that route, and just to kind of move away from it, because the likelihood is one is either going to kill you. Hey, that's the Delta Miss Magius. That's actually kind of cool. If I'm mispronouncing things, people don't yell at me down in chat. I understand. I know very little about the naming of things because I'm just bad with names, but that's actually kind of cool. But I mean, but going back, legendaries are just stay away from them. Just stay away from them. You do yourself a favor and back away. Now, I still don't have another move. So I'm going to use Absorb. You use Sing. I wonder. It looks like it's an ice type. It looks like it's an ice type. So I kind of want. That would definitely be an ice type, which means I knew that was going to happen. Whoa. Hello. I was frozen, got defrosted, and used my move all in the same turn. That's actually pretty boss. Now, for those of you who don't know, when it comes to Munchlax and Snorlax, they are my favorite Pokemon. Not only because they look like pandas, you know, me and them have very similar exterior appearances, but mainly because they're just damn adorable little Pokemon. And I'm not gonna lie, I have some fondness for the Snorlax. I mean, who wouldn't want to sleep all day and have a lot of fun that way? Fairy Wind. Wait, what? You know some moves. You know some moves. Okay, but I mean, it just in general, they were like Gen 1, some of my favorite Pokemon. The way that Ash like encounters it during the show was like kind of fun. The way that they used it in like Red and Blue, where you had to like get the flute and wake the dang thing up, and like to run all around for that. And like literally, it was like the old like stones you needed shrink HM to use. It was just like that. Like all you had to do was really wake it up, try to fight you. You could catch it if you want to, or you could just defeat it. But it was like, that was pretty cool. It was like a Pokemon which would just be in your path. And I always thought that was more interesting because usually Pokemon are just in the tall grass. Whereas, I don't know why I switched you, but I do know why I switched you. Because I'm going to switch you right back. This is training. I like that. I like it when Pokemon are more than just in your party or in the tall grass. I feel like you're a ghost type. And I feel like I need to switch you out ASAP. But yeah, like I was saying, like I mean, I like it when the Pokemon interfere with the world in the games more than just being like something you can catch. Like in Sun and Moon, you could ride on the Pokemon. I thought that was pretty cool. Like run around the game riding on Pokemon. I like some of the aspects they add into this game, and if you're watching Pokemon Insurgence, you start seeing some of these aspects pop up. I've always been a fan of having your Pokemon follow behind you as one of the like little party effects that you kind of see as your character. Cause it's cute to see, like, you know, it would be terrifying, like if you had to imagine walking down the street and seeing someone with like a Reggie Ice walking next to them. Like they'd be like, wait, what? But for like just for the sake of the game, it's so cool to like to see you walking around with your partner, and just kind of like wreaking total mass destruction. I lost to a kid. I always feel like, I mean, just I don't know if I should let you evolve or not. I'm gonna wait till I get you level 10 to let you evolve. I don't know if you learned any other moves, but I'm kind of committed at this point to getting you to level 10. Why level 10? Level 10, I feel like he's gonna put him in a place where he can be on par. I forgot I never fought you. Anyways, we'll put me on par with other Pokemon around, and I can feel a little bit more at ease about seeing him out there. Like this, level 9. I have no confidence right now in Guy. And some of you saying like, oh, you should just keep Guy there and try to, no. Like I said, I'm still technically, in terms of the game setup, rolling in Pokemon Nuzlocke Randomizer rule, which means if Gaia dies, I cannot just be like, oh, I'm not playing Nuzlocke anymore. I'm just going to take him to the Pokemon Center and heal him. No, if they die, the way that this game kind of works it is that you could never heal your Pokemon again. If your Pokemon faints, it acts as if it's dead, and the only place it can go is into your Pokemon Center. Now, there are some rulings where they can come back to life depending on if you beat the champion during the Elite Four, but I don't know, one, if I could do that. Clearly I can't do that yet, but two, it's like, they're my only two. I do not want to lose either one of these Pokemon right now until I have a chance to at least catch a full party full. Then I'll figure out who's going to be in my main team. But for right now, I need my team to stay strong. I'll choose a Charge Beam. I mean, it's me playing safe. This game, I always notice whenever I start to fail is when I get a little bit too cocky, and I'm like, oh, you know what? He's level 9, I'm level 9, this will be easy. And because of the Delta Pokemon, I'm not usually sure what type it is until, I could look it up, but I'm not sure what type it is, and that's usually when something immediately dies on me. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to have that happen. I'm just going to be really protective of Gaia. Plus, I want to keep Gaia. Like, come on now. Snorlax is adorable. He learned growth. And he grew to level 10. Okay, so that means I can. That means I can evolve him now. Alright, cool. Hey, Gaia is evolving. Yes. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Not to mention, like, as much as I love the original artwork for both Munchlax and Snorlax, something about Snorlax just being a grass type just feels right. I mean, like, the way he's encountered in the game, you kind of get the sense, like, if Snorlax is asleep for so long, oh my god, look at that little chubby bitch. I told myself I wasn't going to curse in these as much as I do, because I tend to curse a lot. But oh, for the love of God, and I mean that in every way possible, Jesus. No. No. No, 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 no. Go away. Go away. I don't know what you know. I'm very scared. Legendaries scare me in this game, because you never know what they have. Listen, I'm just gonna need to kill you. I apologize. We could have been friends. I just don't trust you. Now, for those of you out there, I kind of just wanted to be able to catch Pokemon to kind of display them off for you guys. So I wasn't really going to follow that rule on the Nuzlocke. However, I know the catch rate, like I was saying about legendaries, it's crazy low. So I would avoid it. I'm not even going to try to catch legendaries until I at least get Ultra Balls or grow a pair of balls to actually want to catch a legendary right now, because they still have the possibility to wipe me out. Nah, I don't want that. So I'm just going to take them back and be healed. And then we're going to progress a little bit farther, because I feel like it's time, with Gaia finally level 10, I can push on to the next zone. Only thing is, he doesn't know any moves yet. So I understand that he's a little bit He's a little bit needs some help. He a little bit needs some work. And I think we can do that. So let's come over here. And that's not what I wanted to do. I keep forgetting that. I'm using a controller for this. My button setup is a little bit off. Alright. I'm just sorry. The idea of just Snorlax right behind me is just so appealing. Like, if my trainer gets, like, tired, it's just like, Snorlax, I want to go to sleep. Snorlax, you just yawn, knocks me out. Let me see. Actually, let me see if I have enough money to buy any more Pokeballs, because How many do I have? I have 13. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save my money up. Someone was telling me that money tends to be a little bit scarce, and I don't know if that's true or not, but I am a little concerned about just wasting it on just nothing but Pokeballs. Um, that's okay. Shout out to whoever, to you, those of you who are watching right now. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to the people who watched the first one. I didn't realize how bad the audio was, and if the audio on this one's bad too, please tell me. That's all I'm gonna say is please tell me, because that is one of my biggest fears, is that I'll be doing one of these streams. Like last time, people were trying to tell me the problem with the audio, and I was like, oh no, I've been doing tests all day. It should sound amazing. And then I went back and listened to it, and I was like, oh god, I sound like Darth Vader's respirator that does not want to work. It was that bad. So I'm like, I do appreciate it. If there's anything you notice about the stream that could be done better or can be improved upon, please tell me. This is the type of stuff that I know some YouTubers don't like to hear from people who watch their videos, because it's like, we know. But for me, I don't mind it. I encourage it, because there's certain things I still don't. Oh my god. I'm breaking my rule. I am breaking my rule. I'm catching you, and I feel like this is a bad decision, but I'm still gonna do it. Krogunk uses tackle. Other than Gaia, I've not caught a Delta Pokemon yet, so I really do want Krogunk. Add him to the team. He's gonna be at a slight Smog. I like the fact that it missed. Hold up. That's energy drained. Keep using tackle. Okay. Now, let's see if I can do something with one of these Pokeballs. I want a Krogunk in my life. Like I said, hey, your boy got a Krogunk. And it's a Delta Krogunk, so I feel like we're all interested to know a little bit more about it. Test, test, test. Hey, there we go. Appreciate you, last son. The board that I'm using right now can be a little bit finicky. Once again, that's what I mean by saying, like, I've been working on my system, but that should have fixed the whole audio issue. So this thing looks like it likes to kick off on me. So I appreciate you for letting me know so I could fix it. Real fast, I'm gonna turn on my media system, but that should have fixed the whole. Good. I didn't want to pause it. I just wanted to turn the volume off. But see, that's what I mean. Thank you. Shout out to you, last son Alex. Everyone, he's also a YouTuber. Go check him out. He's been doing a lot of streams lately, both in Dokkan and Pokemon, as well as there are some AMVs that I think you also go check out. So big shout out to you, bro. Thank you very much. I'm going to switch out once again because I feel like the typing is way off for those two of those. So I'm just gonna throw in vanilla and we're just gonna destroy him. Alright. Icy Wind, you're just such an OP move. So I'm probably going to be streaming for about another 35-45 minutes. I might go a little bit longer. I have something I have to do tonight. Actually, it's Christmas shopping, holiday shopping for everybody, because it is that time of year. And so I'm going to be going out with my older brother to go pick up some stuff, so that should be fun. But I thought, let me get a stream. Let me get a stream out the way beforehand. Tell everyone what's up and see how everyone is. A Magby, I want to catch you, but I want to also respect you and leave you alone. Because I know I can get a Firestone that's useful for you. So I am actually going to. I just don't like how you look. I mean, that's so judgmental on my part. I just ignore me. Just pretend you didn't hear me say that. Okay. I'm definitely not switching into Gaia. I'm not an idiot. But ow. Oh, you poisoned me. I see. Right. See if Stomp won't kill you. Hey, okay. Now, I think I'm gonna be maybe one Pokeball to see what happens. If not, it's not. But okay. Part of the whole reason for this is that, like, there are some Pokemon you can trade for. I don't know, and the idea of like a Magmar or Magma Zone is actually kind of cool. But I don't know. I know he's here, so if I ever need to come back. Now, I did not realize I was going into another fight. Oh dear God. This is actually not good. This is not good at all. I need to run. Okay. Because I didn't just realize that's going to kind of kick my butt. This is why you buy the antidotes. See, Vanilla was getting trash. I need to be more careful. Okay. I'm going to use my super potion now on Vanilla. Boom. And I'm not going to waste my potion just yet. Ah, God dang it. This is endless, the endless loop of that sometimes. Alright. Let's keep going. I know I have sprint. Wasn't working in the last playthrough because I'm using a controller and I didn't keybind it correctly. Now I know because King filled me in about the whole thing with the fossil Pokemon and how it's harder to catch them. So I'm not going to be this stupid out of this go around, but I'm just gonna keep knowing that if I come across one of these, do not immediately assume that it's an easy catch. That's all I'm gonna say. Still, shout outs. I think it's just me watching now. That's okay. Fight. Gonna throw down Icy Wind. Icy Wind right now is like my go-to with vanilla. Feel like we all know what time it. Wait, what? Speed fell. Use tackle. Oh, okay. It's like, wait, what? Pretty sure that should have killed you, but oh, it's using protect. You're a smart little thing. You made me waste 3 Icy Winds. Hey, Mario's level 7. Okay, this is the right way. Sometimes in battles I get turned around like where I'm supposed to be going. I'm getting way too into the battle. Am I the only one who sees this? I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure it's ice type. This is Diglett. Ew. Yeah, nah, just ew. No, I didn't mean to click cancel. That's just horrifying. Test. Oh, great. Someone was trying to call me, and unfortunately, I am in the middle of something. But doesn't stop me from checking up on the number to see what's up. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe it's one of my 3 fans reaching out like, yo, it's good. We see you streaming. But I do want to say something a little sappy though. So I will quote unquote apologize. But I feel like there is a happiness that comes with like kind of following your passion. And it's more or less centered around just like going for it, if that makes sense. Not to be shy about what you want to do. Like some people might not share the same vision as you, and that's totally okay. Some people won't have the same drive as you. That's okay. I feel like we wouldn't really know wrong button. If you don't try what you really want to do, you're not gonna know if it's right. Oh, it's a low tad. And for me, I mean, I've been really lucky because I've been put into a lot of situations where I've had a great deal of ability to. You still only know the 2 boosts. Great deal of ability to kind of pick and choose what I want to do, and have a lot of people pushing me to kind of be my best. But not everyone has that, and not everyone has it in a way that they want to have it. And so I'm very aware of that, and when I'm trying to like help other people, I'm trying to be as understanding about other people's dreams, because I'm not going to see it like you see it, and just like other people aren't going to see my wanting to do videos and be on YouTube and be a creator the way I see it, because it's not their dream. So you surround yourself with like people. You surround yourself with people who you feel like can teach you, because that was one of the things. Just to go back to the whole work thing, when you're 23 and you're put into a position of kind of like being a boss, Not say like, I'm Rick Ross over here, like I'm boss, but I mean, I was put into a situation where I had to lead other people. Sometimes those people were older than me. Sometimes those people like didn't want to even freaking listen to me. And it's like, it's very difficult because you keep feeling like, I don't know if I want to do this. And so you start looking at other things kind of differently. And because I was the boss, everyone was coming to me when they had a problem. Now, believe it or not, I accelerate in that. When there's problems, I'm like your best friend. Like if there's been times like, a friend of mine, and I will not name her name just so she doesn't get aggravated with me. But I had a friend who hit me up one day out of the blue and just like, hey, I have this fundraiser I need to run. Can you help me? Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I was like, oh, okay. When's the fundraiser? Like, how much time we talking? She's like, well, it's today at 4:00. So she hit me up on a Saturday, and I was like, oh crap. Okay. So I was thinking I was just gonna show up at 4:00, help her out. Then I get a phone call about 20 minutes later saying, hey, I really hate to do this to you, but could you help out now? And it's like 12:30. So I go, sure, why not? Come to find out, there are just like, it is a fundraiser event organizer's nightmare. There's like so many things left to do, so many people who are just like kind of off in la la land, and you're trying to corral these people back together, but she was not, it wasn't that she was unequipped, but the person above her was being kind of, they weren't relaying all the information that she needed. So it's kind of like they had their own plan and they weren't telling her, they just kept telling her to deal with the whole event. And it's like, well, you can't go into something like that when you don't know the information. Like if you don't know who the vendors who are coming, if you don't know what time they're coming, what are they preparing, like stuff like that is crucial because you're asking other people to now come here and because it's a fundraiser to give money. And you want it to run as smoothly as possible. You don't want any hiccups. You don't want anyone to come in feeling like we don't have our crap together, because then they're going to be like, oh, well, they can't even get a fundraiser right. Why am I going to give them money? I mean, that's being real. That's just being real. And so she was freaking out, so she called me in. So I came in, and my first thought was just, I'm just going to be an extra set of hands. Like, I'm not going to try to do anything outside of that. I'm just going to, she needs me to move something, I'll move it. She needs, like, me to, talk to her for a bit to calm her down, I'll do that. But what it turned out was like I just started directing people because that's kind of where I go in moments of like high stress and crisis. And I've, being on different sets and working as a creator and working in a studio, like you get kind of used to craziness because it's kind of like your everyday. Like my favorite quote, and I'll go right back to the story. My favorite quote is like, as a digital media creator, as a content creator, nothing will ever go at like 100% perfectly to plan. Like you as a creator, you're someone who is going to have to take the worst possible scenario and salvage it. And that's just facts. Like equipment could fail, people could not show up, lights could fail, your camera could fail in some way. Like the whole idea is that we are just troubleshooters. That's all we do. So I'm put into a moment where I can troubleshoot a situation. That is my field. That is my zone. I excel in there. So I'm explaining to people. So it was a fundraiser for older people. So there was alcohol. So I had to explain to the people who were there, like, okay, here's how you do like a tasting pour, because they were like sampling different types of wine. I'm like, yo, we only have X amount of bottles. Duh, you can't do a full pour. You do a full pour, these old people are going to get turned before they even have a chance to taste it, and we're going to run out of alcohol. We're going to send people out for more. That's wasting more money. I was like, this is what you do. You get their glass, you explain to them what a tasting is, you explain to them a little bit about the bottle, kind of like, what the name of the wine is, red versus white, what it kind of go with the pairing, because part of the event was we were pairing up local vintaged wine with local catering from restaurants in the area. So it was kind of like, listen, this wine is good with this food. And that was the other thing, because we had to have two stations. We had to have a food station, and then we had to have, and I realized that I'm just not playing now, I'm just explaining the story. We had to have a food station and a wine serving station. And so that was part of like where I'm teaching people how to like cater, how to do tasting pours. You know, when we had food prep going on, so we had to make sure that was on time. We had signs, we had name tags, those weren't written out yet. But like that's my thing. Like that's where I excel. I love being into those moments. So I mean, that's going out and helping other people, encouraging their dream, encouraging just doing. Like I enjoy all that. And I really want to continue it in a means that is manageable for me. Because when it's in that scenario, I do great. But it's in a scenario where like people got to listen to me at a studio like where I work, and being so young, like sometimes it's stressful because that's every single day. That fundraiser was one day. And if I'm being honest with y'all, I could have walked off. Like that wasn't, I was there for my friend. She really needed the help. I had nothing to do with the organization, working the fundraiser. I mean, probably there's some legality issues there because I just kind of walked in and like took over the show. But I mean, for me, it's like I did it because my friend needed my help. And that's the kind of person I am. But in the future, like I want to do more stuff with people around me to bring them up. Like this is a uplifting tale. This is not a, oh, he's just gonna, God dang it. See, this is why I don't like using my controller sometimes. The controller's just like, listen, we just got to do our own thing now. We just listen. Nope. A Phantom. Aren't you kind of like a pseudo legendary? I think someone will explain that to me. It's like, you finally know flame charge. Yay. I feel like this is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. I feel like you're a fairy type too. Yup. But you do next to no damage. Okay. I'm going to attempt to catch him. Hopefully he doesn't have his growth. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to switch you out. Primarily because it kind of worries me. See, that's what I mean. Like, when I get too cocky, I would have left Mario in there. Mario would have been like, yo, let me chill out for a second. But he could have easily, I don't know what other Phantom, like, what his other moves are. He could have easily done something that just wiped Mario off the board. This way, I know Mario's not going to die. But I am a little pissed off, though, that whole thing didn't work out the way I thought it was supposed to work. Because it straight up just, it just threw me off the ledge. Now, I will have to check, however, if Phantom is a pseudo-legendary, because as much as I want to catch him because he's a Delta, I do not want to waste the Pokeballs on this. Like I said, I've already wasted a lot of money on Pokeballs. Okay, never mind. I'll shut up. I caught him. I noticed in the last one with the Krogong, I didn't read his data. So Phantom is a fairy type. He is the guard Pokemon. A Delta species discovered by Zero Breaker. It protects all woodland Pokemon as a spirit guardian of the forest. That's kind of dope. So I need to now. Would you like to nickname? Well, you have to nickname them. But now I'm trying to think of a good nickname for them because this is actually kind of tricky. I'm just gonna name him the Spirit. For all of you who are watching, yes, I am hesitating on how to spell the Spirit. But now I'm kind of pissed because that whole thing was a waste of, like, I gotta walk all the way back around. That's more or less aggravating. Bidoof. Alright, I'm gonna have to run from some of these just because I want to get out of this damn cave. Okay. I'm going to have to put Vanilla front and center so I can get out of this damn cave because I don't want to be here anymore. The issue of being here is because I'm kind of like smack dab in between like the next town and the previous town. And what I don't want to do is go all the way back just to heal to come back here. I would much rather... Okay. So let me switch him out real fast. And I got about another 20 some odd minutes in this stream before I'm gonna cut it. But I don't know. I want to hear from y'all. Like, first of all, do you think I'm making good moves? Newsflash, I kind of already know that I'm not. Skrelp. I kind of want to see. This is my problem with Pokemon. When I start catching things, I just want to continue. Like, I don't even want to, like, I literally, I get into that I want to catch them all stage. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I just want to catch everything I see. As unhealthy as that probably is, I still want to do it. So I've kind of completely abandoned the whole Nuzlocke only first Pokemon in every route, because this is the first time Pokemon Insurgence has been shown on my channel, and I do want to show it off the Delta Pokemon. So if it's a normal Pokemon on each route, I probably won't catch it. But if it's a Delta Pokemon, because I feel like I want to show them off a little bit, I'm gonna attempt to. Oh shit! The whole reason I just sung that was because, god dang it, this is like the third legendary I've seen in this episode, and I really, really found this problematic. Now, I apologize to everyone in this video because I'm going to attempt to catch him after I just said, but I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing anything though. To have another legendary on the squad would be incredible. Would be painful, but be incredible. See, I feel like he's just not low enough. Double kick. How much damage does this? Okay. So this is gonna be the thing. If I cannot catch him after this ball, I'm probably just gonna have to kill him, because that double kick does a little too much damage. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna catch him. Yeah, no. Legendaries, it still puts the percentage as a legendary. So that's why I'm not too keen on trying to capture him, because even with the Pokeball, it's still very, very low. Now, what we used to do, me and King and Phantom, we used to just like do the Hail Mary Pokeball. That's the one you just toss. You have no actual intent of catching it. You're just praying at this point. You're like, listen, if you go in the Pokeball, I'll be your best friend. I'll give you a cookie. My god dang it. So many. I want the Lucario, so I'm gonna have to kill Pineyard so I can do this. Oh, no. Yes. And I'm about to switch you out. I'm about to put Guy in here because you obviously don't have enough health, and Guy can at least tank out for a little bit. I don't like that. Focus energy. You're going to be problematic and use Leer. Ooh, I'll use Leer on both of us. But only works on Guy. Okay. So Vanilla will use... I'll use Stomp. And I want to use Absorb off of... Why? I was like, don't put me on freaking Vanilla. That makes no sense. Alright. Hey, okay. So that's super... So like I said, if I can catch him, I also know he's probably another pseudo legendary, so this is probably not going to work in my favor. But if it can, that'd be dope. Can we kill you? Thank God. And cool, everyone gets leveled up. He's Sand Tomb. Okay. See, now I'm glad I did not waste all the Pokeballs on the other guy. So, okay, hold up. There's literally nothing he can do. I'm going to go into the bag. So you're the one who's going to throw the Pokeball. Yeah. And I'm hoping I can catch him. 2, 3. Dang it. Gaia will... I will use Absorb. All right, we're going to use Pokeball. So yeah, Vanilla can only use Pokeball at this point because he doesn't have any moves that won't injure Lucario right now. Gaia, I'm just going to make you use Rototiller. Because that will be, in my opinion, the best thing I can have you do for the foreseeable future. Alright, Vanilla. Nope. Pokeball again. Come on. Listen, I got you real low. Please. Dang it. Can I really? That feels a little bit broken to me. I'm not gonna lie. The whole can use 2 Pokeballs thing. At this point, it just feels a little bit cheap. I'm not gonna lie. Use Bite. Okay. 3 Pokeballs left. Now, I'm gonna risk it just off the strength that I really want Lucario, and he's a Delta Pokemon. Okay. No. So let's use Bag. And actually, I'm gonna use Rototiller. Critical hit. Alright, so Vanilla is really low. And I need to be careful because of that. So I'm gonna have Vanilla. Unfortunately, because I still need you, you big, beautiful crystal bastard, to survive. So I'm gonna put that on you. I'm gonna back out of this. And then Gaia, you're gonna have to be our Hail Mary. We have 2 Pokeballs left, and I cannot lose either one of you. So if this doesn't work, we're gonna have to, you know. Dang it. See, this is my problem. I always get to that point where it's just like the. Okay. I am officially out of Pokeballs. Not Pokeballs, potions. This is not good. I have no idea what I'm going to run into on the rest of this run, but I feel like this would have been amazing to catch Lucario. I still feel like it's our last ball. It could be all the luck now. We can do this. We got this. Come on now. Yes! Yes! Don't curse right now. We caught Lucario, everyone. So Lucario is officially on our squad now. So from the last video success of catching nothing to this video and Guiloon Bulldozer, finally we have another attack for him. So Lucario is the Anubis Pokemon. It is a dark in ground. The afterlife and rebirth of souls are sacred to this Pokemon. It will fiercely guard any tomb or cemetery that it comes across from grave robbers. Sorry. That is dope. That is dope. We all know what we're going to name this Pokemon because it already is in the name. I'm going to nickname him Anubis. And I feel like it's just fitting. But come on now. Last Pokeball. That was a redemption tale. And I'm not apologizing for that. Yay, out. Now I just gotta make it out of the cave. So like I said, there's gonna be a lot more running. A lot more running in this next part. I'm gonna be dodging from trainers as much as I can. Okay. I mean, you're almost 17. Okay. I'm gonna use it just because, yeah. If I can get Vanilla up to level 17, that would just be useful for my whole squad. because then he'll be even stronger. Because I'm priming Vanilla to kind of be the legendary we all know that it can be. So, Shade Forest. Alright. Hopefully I can find some items along the way. Alright, so I can dodge him. Why did I walk into the grass? Hold up, I gotta... What? Give me 1 second. I am... That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. An Aerodactyl? I'm kind of upset that I gotta run from this. But it's for the best. Okay, seriously? My squad is in desperate need of some healing. And I know, like something like this, I'm not gonna be able to get by him. Oh, okay. Maybe the walk sensor is a lot. Okay, hold up. Got it. I like that there's no people on the bridge in this one, because in other games there were people on the bridges that you couldn't just walk by. So this one's kind of cool. I like how in the past there is kind of like a dodge factor, if that makes sense. Like I can actually I need to whatever that is. I'm not going to go in the cave. I just see a great ball, and I am not stupid enough to waste up the opportunity to get a free great ball. But alright, I can sneak by this guy. Actually, now that I think about it, majority of these people I've snuck by. Now, what is your walk path like? Because I kind of feel like, okay, it's fine. I think there's 1 or 2 people I cannot avoid. I just don't know where they are. I feel like I can't avoid you, but we'll see. Hey. So wait, I've avoided every trainer in that walk, pretty much. Did not mean to do that. Okay. So we made it to the next town, and I think I'm just going to hit at the Pokemon Center, and this probably is the best place to kind of call it for the video, because I do have some other stuff I want to show here. And I'm closely approaching that beautiful time where I'm going to need to waddle off to go do my Christmas shopping, but it has been amazing. I mean, let's quickly recap. Let's recap for everyone who might just be tuning in, who might not have seen the amazingness that happened, because I'm pretty pumped. So first off, we made it through Shade Forest, even though it really wasn't that hard. And from the start, we always had our Vanilla. So I'm going to jump in just to show the summaries. Had our Vanilla, Reggie Ice, who's doing pretty dope right now. He's pretty much the leader, my main bae when it comes to this team. Next was Mario, aka Krogunk, who is a Delta Fire type, where I believe previously he's a Poison type, I want to say. Poison and Dark, maybe. I'm not too positive on that, but he was one of the Deltas I caught. Of course, the mystery gift of Gaia, which is a grass Snorlax. That is ridiculous, and I just love having him on my team. I feel like it's perfect when you think about Saka Panda, Snorlax, perfect. And because it's a grass type, it makes sense. Gaia, perfect name for it. And then I had Phantom. Phantom was really recent, and I named him the Spirit. So he's a fairy type, who looks like you're going to be good on special attack. He has Overcoat. So same thing as Gaia. So he has protects the Pokemon from danger from weather. So that's kind of cool. Then we caught Anubis, which is a darkened ground type, which was actually Lucario. So I actually haven't looked too heavily at this Pokemon yet. So it's a gentle nature. Often scatters things. So it's going to be good on special defense and kind of at defense. And its ability is justified. Raises attack when hit by a dark type move. That might be useful. That could be pretty useful. So I'm going to have to wait and see on that one. And it knows Sand Tomb, Detect, Bite, and Focus Energy. Not the best moveset, but Sand Tomb's pretty good, and Bite's pretty good. So it at least has some every turn hitting moves, and then Bite being a pretty heavy hitter for a lot of different types. Focus Energy to raise him up a little bit, and Detect to kind of help him in any situations. Okay. Alright. So now to get out of here. So this is the squad now. This is caught 3 Pokemon in this video, or in the other video, if you guys remember, I didn't catch anything. Nada. Nothing. And so to have something is actually pretty cool. And we made it to Medina Town. So now we are in the next part, and we're going to progress in the store a little bit, because we're going to go hit up the trainer school to kind of see what's good over there. And we're going to keep going. And it's gonna, I mean, so I'm just gonna start showing off this a little more to you guys. I gotta buy some stuff, but we're gonna be doing another stream real soon. I've heard feedback from people, and so you're enjoying the Pokemon Insurgence, you're enjoying having me back doing the videos, and I appreciate it. So there's only more to come. Let me know if there's anything else I could be doing, anything else I can be improving upon, because I've had a huge blast, a lot of fun playing Pokemon Insurgence, talking with y'all again, doing the streams again. More videos are soon to be coming. For those of you who checked out the Would You Rather stream, tell me what you thought about that. It's something me and King tried out one night just to kind of see, and it actually didn't go too badly, and we're thinking about doing it again. So let us know how y'all feel about that. But it's been your boy Sack Up Panda. I appreciate all y'all for kind of tuning in and being a part. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Guess what? I am on Instagram. I am. How do I know this? Because I am. Actually, I'm trying to talk and do, okay. So I'm on Instagram and on Facebook, so you can hit me up at SackUpPanda on both of those. I've made this little title ending slide. I know it's much easier than that, but so go check me out on both of those things. The Instagram has more of just like my general pictures and things I've taken over just being craziness and being me. And the Facebook obviously is my fan page where y'all can check it out. And I'll be posting a lot of these videos so people can see it there as well. And any information about videos I might be doing or things that I may be working on will also be up on the Facebook. If you guys want to hit me up, of course, hit me up on either Instagram or Facebook. And pretty soon I might be adding that email link if we have any people who are down to do collabs. I want to do a couple shout outs to people. Definitely want to shout out Last Son Alex. Go check them out, another creator, and they've been a huge supporter of both me and the videos, so I really do appreciate them for that. Of course, King Stratos, go check them out. They got some dope music as well as their fellow creators, so they've been doing a lot of stuff. Why don't you go check out EA Inc. That's EAINK. Who's another YouTuber. It's also on Patreon, and they're actually my older brother. They jump on a couple of the streams and just, say what up and shout me out. But they do a lot of stuff in terms of like art, in terms of like art installations, and as a creator. So they are incredibly talented. Go check them out. Go show them love. Everyone go subscribe to them. They definitely deserve it. And so I will see y'all when I see y'all in the next video. It won't be too far, guys. I'm not planning on taking another crazy long hiatus again. I just am happy to be back, and I'm happy y'all are happy that I'm back. So I will be talking to y'all real soon. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. If you did, if not, you're catching it afterwards. So you missed out, but the stream will be coming very soon. And I'm going to be working. I know I said this in the past about getting a schedule up, guys. I'm going to try to get back to a schedule so that way y'all know when I'm there, so you know when to jump on the stream. So you're not just kind of don't know when I'm going to be doing stuff. But that's all stuff that's coming. So we are working. We are pushing for that. So guys, get ready. Get pumped, get your Pokemans on, get your slippers on, get yourself a nice big old cup of hot chocolate, and go have a beautiful night. All right, peace.